Hi, how are you today? Okay, today let's check on arrogant parents to the teachers. You know, parents, some parents are really funny. Sorry to say this. Some parents are really funny and very arrogant to the teachers in schools. If you're a parent, have you ever asked yourself that this teacher whom I'm shouting at, who is she or who is he to my kid? And how many hours do I spend with my kid in a week? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Those parents who go around shouting at teachers in school because their kids have done something, they rush, they go shout to these teachers in school. And yet these same teachers are the people they expect to take care of their kids in school. And yet these teachers are the people they expect to educate their kids to perform well in school. And yet these same teachers are the people they go for whenever their kids have problems. Parents, why? Why? You don't want your kid to be rectified. And yet, your kid is tough-headed. You don't want your kid to be shown which way to go and which way to follow and which way not to follow. And yet, you're that arrogant parent. What's wrong with you? Have you ever asked yourself, do you want your child to follow the right path, or you want your child to be left there because the dad is well off and doesn't want the kid to be touched? You know, these are people you should be very friendly with. Whenever you are with them, you have to be friendly with them and talk to them. Kids are kids. Kids are kids. They will do mistakes, and yet they will come and hide and tell you lots of stories, you know, because they fear. Even them, they fear. They know if this one goes to daddy or mommy, I will be beaten. It will be rough on me. So parents, have you ever thought wisely? Have you ever taken a deep thought of your mind? Whenever your child comes home with issues, have you ever asked yourself and went so much in a deep thought on how to handle that situation at that particular moment? Or are you that type of a parent that whenever your kid runs home with a problem, you are that arrogant parent who goes running and starts shouting at the teachers all over? Are you that kind of a parent? Change from that behavior. The moment you shout for these teachers and yet your kid spends time with them, do you think they will help your child? Do you think your child will even perform in academic? Probably they will fail because you are very arrogant. You don't want to listen. Always as a parent, you should learn to listen from both sides. Listen from your child, and again listen from the teacher's side. Don't be that parent who is very aggressive and arrogant. Whenever you're told your child has done something, you go there running because you have money. You think you're very rich. So you go there with that your pride and that your arrogancy. You take it in front of somebody's work. Do you know that's a working premise? That's a working premise, and everybody should respect everybody's working premise. Whether it's where you go to somewhere, whether is a cleaner, so long as you go to somebody's working premise, you have to respect that. You have no audacity and capacity to shout at them and to yell at them because they are at their working premise. Even you as a parent, you wouldn't be happy if somebody comes to your office, wherever you are working. Let's say in your office, at your office, wherever you're working, and somebody brings issues and starts shouting at you. Will you be happy? You will not like it. You will not like it. So parents who are very arrogant to these teachers who teach their kids, try to cease from this behavior from today. Just try to change it. It doesn't add up in the society. It doesn't add up in the society. Try to view things in another angle, in another perspective. Try to change this kind of reasoning or this kind of bad behavior, arrogancy, yeah, arrogancy and rudeness. Try to change it. we know you have money. You can do whatever you can. Some of them can talk to even these teachers very rudely. You even wonder, these teachers, and are they not worth human being? And are they not working? Are they not being paid to do what they are doing? They just see them like useless people. And yet you leave your kid with them. Now you've come with your kid very late in school because you are driving a very posh car. And now you expect that teacher to stop teaching in classroom and come collect your kid from where you are parking. How? Who does that? And then if they don't, you want to shout and yell at them. What's wrong with you first? Ask yourself, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with yourself? As a parent, is that the way forward? Is that the way to show these kids? Is that the way you want? You want it to be in the society? Change. Parents who are very rude and rough, change from this behavior. Change from this behavior. Change from this behavior. This is my word. Just change. Learn to accumulate people. Learn to cooperate with people and accumulate people. You know, just learn to do that. Just learn to do that. Learn. Being rude doesn't help. You know, being rude and rough doesn't help. It doesn't add up in the society. It doesn't pay you anything. Can't you just learn to accumulate yourself in a soft manner, just to listen for a while or for sometimes, or to take your time to reason up with people whenever there's a problem? Can't you just have that a moment or 5 minutes just to think first before you act? So parents with this, parents, just change from this behavior. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make you lesser being to be just soft and talk to these teachers in a proper manner. It doesn't make you lesser. You'll still remain the best. In fact, when you're behaving like that, you're showing them your concern and respect towards them. In fact, they will even respect you more. They will even respect you more. Rather than coming to them and in an arrogant way and just shouting at them. You don't want to listen from both sides. You're just arrogant parent. When you are told your teacher has done, your daughter has done, or your son has done this, you're just yelling from the gate. You're just yelling, you're hooting your car. You don't want to listen. You're shouting all over. Hey, this is a kid people, everybody needs to show the way forward. The moment you bring your kid, you take your kid to school to learn, know that it's no longer, this kid is now no longer your kid. Is people's kid. Is people's child. Is people's kid. You know, these teachers, they have the capacity of rectifying bad behaviors from this your kid. Bad behavior from your kid. They have that audacity to do that. So just know that. And if you're that one parent who has that kind of behavior, please just cease from that behavior from today. And let's make this society a better place for us to live. Yeah, that's my short topic for today. Bye. Wherever you are, bye. Bye.